Good evening. You're tuned to Jazz 89 KUVO, the Oasis in the City. I'm Jeff Anderson, live in the Masterpiece Performance Studio here at KUVO, and tonight it's our season premiere of Live at the Oasis, the High School Collegiate Series. We have a live show for you right now with an ensemble from CU Denver called Voz de la Clave under the direction of Dr. Peter Ellingson. Let's get it going. Live at the Oasis, KUVO.
Ven a bailar, ven a gozar mi salsa con timba. Ven a bailar, ven a gozar mi salsa con timba, mi timba con salsa y son. Ven a bailar, ven a gozar mi salsa con timba, mi timba con salsa y son.
Sonera soy y por eso hoy le canto a los soneros, los de ahora y los primeros, todos son inspiración.
Les dedico esta canción, pues de todos aprendí y pusieron ante mí lo que hoy me gusta cantar. Yo los quiero homenajear con respeto y humildad. Si cuando eso nació en Cuba no exista ni mi mamá. Mira, ven a bailar, ven a bailar mi salsa.
¿Cómo dice?
Mi salsa con timba,
rico.
mi timba con salsa y son. Ven a bailar, ven a gozar mi salsa con timba, mi timba con salsa y son. Puerto Rico sí le sabe a la salsa caballero, y aunque en son vino perero, gustoso le dio la clave. Tito Puente le cante y el maestro Torlapón, si sellamos la voz cantante de los cantantes.
Mi bonita Celia Cruz, sin ti esto sería una farsa. El gran combo y su menú cantando, que le pongan salsa.
Ven a bailar, ven a gozar mi salsa con timba, mi timba con salsa y son. Ven a bailar, ven a gozar mi salsa,
Y si no saben los
salsa con
60.
timba, mi timba con salsa y son.
La timba nació en la calle de La Habana. Yo te lo rapeo porque a mí me da la gana. Porque la timba tiene de rock, de son y de salsa, de rumba, de danzón, de conga y de comparsa. Tiene de negro, tiene de vino, tiene de blanco, tiene de albino, de indio, de africano, de europeo y de latino. Y ahora baile que aquel que baila gana. Síguelo gozando hasta la próxima semana. Mueve para arriba, mueve para abajo, mueve para adelante, mueve para atrás. Dale cintura, esa cosa como va, que ahora voy a timbear y no paro hasta mañana. Dale palabrita para la música cubana. Que canten conmigo lo que yo quiero con sensación. Mamá. Ay, que la rumba está buena. Mira, en la calle está llena. Ya se me corta el son. Y acuérdense de Curí y del gran Benny Moré, cantándola como es. Pero me ha tocado a mí. Y Celia la reina es la reina de la guaracha. Cualquier sonero se agacha y dándole su respeto. Y pa' que esto esté completo, y salemos cartelera, poniéndole su sandunga, poniéndole su sazón. Y baila con la punta del pie y goza con lo que no es. Y ponle lo que tú tengas, que yo me con salsa y son. Ahí viene sonando y ahí siente rompiendo. Mira, afínate lo que se avecina, no vayan los brazos. se siente.
Mi salsa
Si
contigo,
tienes a dónde ir, vaya conmigo.
salsa y son.
Y acuérdense de unir
Mi salsa contigo,
el gran y moré.
mi timba con salsa y son.
Oh, that is an exciting sound. That hey, we're live at the Oasis right here at KUVO. It's the high school collegiate series. That's Voz de la Clave from CU Denver. Peter Ellingson, that was awesome.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's great to work with these students. It's a great group of students. A lot of talent here. That first tune that we did was Salsa con Timba. It's a Timba song, and the artist is Aymée Nuviola, which actually amazing artist. As I got reading into what she's done a lot of stuff. But honestly, until this semester, I didn't know about her. So Verena Fuentes, one of our vocalists, turned me on to this song, and we put it together. And yeah.
Hey, it worked. All right, to set the stage, for those of you listening on the radio, we have an ensemble consisting of guitar, bass, piano, drums, percussion, and 3 vocalists up front. And by the way, this is a video cast as well. So if you're at home and you have your computer, you can go to YouTube and check out the KUVO channel, and you'll be able to see what's going on as well as hear what's going on. All right, so Peter, you've got some more.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this next tune that we're doing is a little bit more of a Latin jazz kind of a tune. It's by an artist named Buika, and it's La Noche Más Larga.
All right, we're live at the Oasis right here on KUVO.
No sabría cómo pintar una luna más bella. No sabría cómo arreglar un instrumento que no falla.
Y no sé de dónde te vino el miedo de no andar perdido. A pesar de lo vivido, tu felicidad engaña. ¿Será que la luna mía
Se la ha tragado la noche.
será que el viento no sueña? Si no es detrás de un broche,
Será porque en realidad
en ti ya no me siento de agua. ¿Qué será? Será otra noche muy larga. Será otra noche muy larga. Sé que nada es imposible, sé no seres incapaces de quitarse los disfraces que obligan la mentira.
uno ofrece soluciones y el otro piensa en la huida. Aunque no te lo parezca, el dolor también se olvida.
¿Será que mi luna nueva se la ha tragado la noche? Sé que mi amor no vale,
Porque ya no me callo frente a tu reproche. No será porque en realidad
We're live at the Oasis. It's the High School Collegiate Series here on KUVO. And it's our season premiere, the first high school collegiate broadcast of the current school year. And CU Denver is the one that stepped up and got down. It's always hard to find somebody that wants to play at the beginning of the school year because they need some time to practice. But Voz de la Clave here, under the direction of Peter Ellingson, is sounding real good tonight.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely early in the school year. Those first two songs were brand new this semester, but we definitely have some other repertoire where we were pulling some things in from last year, and very fortunate to have some returning members and some new members. It's really just a kind of a beautiful mixture we have this year of returning and new members. Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you ought to tell us who's on the front line here.
Sounds good. So right up front, we have Lisa Fink on voice. We have Verena Fuentes on voice. Annalie Jackson on voice. On piano, Ben Kane. Luke Willenberg on bass. Dante Lucarelli, drum set and percussion. Will Stoll, percussion and drum set. And Michael Amadeo on guitar.
Okay, let's jump back into it. What do you have next for us?
We have a classic now, El Manicero. It's been done by so many different artists, from Orquesta Aragon to others. And the version that we're doing is Oscar de Leon. He's got a great version. The first time I heard it, I remember it just jumping out to me. So that is the rendition we're giving to you.
Okay, well, if you're going to do a standard, you got to put your own stamp on it.
Here we go.
Su cantar, bajará de su balcón. Maní, ping, 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 tu ping, ping, pere, 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 ping, pam, pa, para, la, pam, pam, para, pa, 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 para, la, ya. Llegó el manicero con su cargamento y sabor. Vamos a comprarle uno, mi amor. Me muero. Llegó el negrito Julián, el caballero.
Voz de la Clave, live at KUVO. It's the High School Collegiate Series. The band's from CU Denver under the direction of Dr. Peter Ellingson. Voz de la Clave, well, that means voice of the clave, which only helps a little bit if you don't really know what clave means. So maybe, Peter, you could fill us in on that.
Yeah, so clave is an instrument, and it's also a rhythmic pattern that's played in Cuban music. And really more than that, regardless of whether anybody's actually playing the instrument or not, it really tells the rhythmic direction of the music, which is such an interesting thing. Here in the United States, when we listen to music, there's definitely some rhythmic pull and push back and forth. But in Cuba, it's much more systematic, I guess, of this very clear direction of you start with the tension and then you resolve, or do you start with the resolution and then you move to the tension? So that's really what clave is all about. But this ensemble, so we definitely do a lot of Cuban music. Everything you've heard so far is like a pretty strong Cuban influence, especially Manicero and Salsa con Timba. But we also do some Brazilian music and other genres, and actually that's what we're going to move into next.
Okay, well, we heard a lot of Spanish the last few tunes, so we're going to hear some Portuguese.
We are indeed.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
Yep.
is that a requirement to be in this band, to speak those different languages?
The only requirement is that you be able to pronounce them. Now, I'm very, very fortunate that I actually do have 3 vocalists, one who's fully fluent in Portuguese, 2 who are fluent in Spanish, so I'm incredibly gifted right now. But yes, even if somebody's not fully fluent, as long as they can be convincing with the pronunciation, we're good to go.
Okay, well, it's a narrow amount of words that you have to know, right? So that helps. It's not like you have to talk to somebody.
Exactly. You just have to be able to listen and replicate.
Yeah, okay. All right, so what's up next?
We're going to do another classic, Girl from Ipanema, but again, actually doing more of the original rendition where you get to enjoy the Portuguese and you get to enjoy the English.
Okay. Hey, we're live at the Oasis right here on KUVO.
Mais linda, mais cheia de graça, é ela, menina que vem e que passa num doce balanço a caminho do mar. Moça do corpo dourado do sol de Ipanema, o céu balançando é mais que um poema, é a coisa mais linda que eu já vi passar. Porque estou tão sozinho. Porque tudo é tão triste. A beleza que existe, a beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo inteirinho se enche de graça, ela fica mais lindo por causa do amor. Tall and tender, young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes up. When she walks, she's like a summer that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes, each one she passes goes up. Oh, but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? When she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not a he. Tall and tender, young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, that when she passes, each one she passes goes up. de graça. É ela, menina que vem e que passa num doce balanço a caminho do mar. Moça do corpo dourado, o sol de Ipanema, o céu balançando é mais que um poema, é a coisa mais linda que eu já vi passar. Ah, porque estou tão sozinho? Ah, porque tudo é tão triste? A beleza que existe, a beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Ah, se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo inteirinho se enche de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor. She doesn't see. Por causa do amor. No, she doesn't see. Por causa do amor. No, she doesn't see.
Yeah, it's a live broadcast right here at KUVO. It's the High School Collegiate Series with an ensemble from CU Denver by the name of Voz de la Clave under the direction of Peter Ellingson. That was just about like the original, except for, no Stan Getz on tenor sax.
Exactly, yeah.
Only thing missing.
Yeah, exactly. And also, just while we have a moment right now, I definitely want to give just a thank you to KUVO just for doing this high school and collegiate series. It's just such a great opportunity for students to come here to the radio station to perform live on air. And this is just such a beautiful new studio. We haven't been here since the move from 5 Points over to the new location. It's just such a beautiful venue. So anyway, just thank you very much to KUVO for having us.
Well, we're glad you could come down, and this is a great setup here. And one thing that the new place has allowed us to do is video broadcasts. Mm-hmm. And as I mentioned before, we're live on YouTube right now on the KUVO channel. So if you haven't got the video going, you might want to think about doing that right about now. So, Peter, I couldn't help but notice there's not much sheet music on stage. What's up with that?
Well, so I'll tell the story. So this ensemble's been going on a long time, and a while ago we teamed up with Kent Denver, which is a high school, and we did a joint concert. And at that show, the high school had everything memorized. And I was just, and obviously when you have everything memorized, it's just like you can put your focus on the audience. You're not keeping your head in the music. And so I saw that, I'm like, why are we using music when this? Obviously I have a ton of respect for Kev, but I'm like, this high school group's doing it. We absolutely should do it. So that really inspired me of just like, man, we need to do this from memory. And really ever since then, it's always just been a good experience of memorizing things, just being engaged, having it memorized. So anyway, yeah, that's the background.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Steve Hawley, he was the guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He is the one who inspired me. Yes.
Yeah. He was at Kent Denver at the time. He's since left, but you're not the only one that's told that story. That
really other people,
other bands have come in here and have said, "Oh no, sheet music." Well, yeah, Kent Denver did it. So.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, big hats off to Steve Hawley for
so
the
yeah,
influence
it's a thing.
had.
So that's the new bar for the high school collegiate series. The next band, you can bring your sheet music if you want, but
There you go.
All right, what's up next?
Next up, we're gonna do a classic Chick Corea tune, Armando's Rhumba.
All right, we're live at the Oasis at CU Denver. Voz de la Clave.
Ba-da
Hey, you're tuned to KUVO. It's live at the Oasis, the high school collegiate series. Tonight it's the CU Denver Voz de la Clave ensemble under the direction of Dr. Peter Ellingson. Peter, the band's sounding great. It's only October. Where do you go from here?
I think we're going to try to tack a little bit more original music for one. And yeah, definitely from there, we'll just kind of see what else inspires us. Speaking of original music, that's actually the next tune that we're going to perform as an original. But yeah, I think it's really valuable to try to do some covers and actually try to create some things yourself. So rather than me talk about this one, Verena, do you mind sharing a little bit about this next song before we play it?
Yeah, this next song is called Viajero, which means traveler. And I am so happy to have the opportunity to play here, to play with all of you. It was just like such a gift to like bring it last semester. I was like, Pete, I was thinking maybe this song, and like I showed it to him in the piano, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. So I was like, I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, it has a little part that if people here in the audience want to join in, it is it's pretty easy, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna kill it. It's just making sure the key, because da 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 da. Okay, yeah, I think we approve. Yeah, this is Viajero.
Okay, here we go. You're tuned to KUVO.
Palabras me dejé ir, aferrándome a las verdades fantásticas. Se formó un espacio imposible de habitar, y tú, viajero, lo pudiste dejar. Con tus alas irresponsables te fuiste a volar y dejaste nuestra historia derramada. yo bien sabía, tomaría mi palpable cariño y se iría muy lejos con mis sueños en mano. Se formó un espacio imposible de habitar y tu viajero lo pudiste dejar. Con tus alas irresponsables te fuiste a volar y dejaste nuestra historia derramada.
Oh, very nice. Vosta la Clave from CU Denver. Peter, remind us who the composer of that tune was.
That was Verena Fuentes.
Yeah, very nice. You know, I want you to know that I was singing along on that song, but I got a long ways from any microphone, just to make sure, you know. All right.
Yeah. You were asking about what else we might do this semester. We definitely want to jump into some more Brazilian music too. And one thing that is tricky with Brazilian music is trying to get the right feel, because it's not just all straight 16th notes. It's trying to get that duk-chika, 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 like that little Brazilian flavor. So we're kind of in the process of that already, is trying to get that feel, because I know that sometimes people will play Cuban music or Brazilian music and kind of just like play the notes, play like the overall sound, but sometimes that nuance of how you feel the rhythms isn't always there. And I think that that's such a critical part of teaching this music, is saying like, hey, this is part of the music. It's not like an extra little add-on. It's like that. It's an important part. So I'm hoping to really dive into that.
Well, I think you should take the whole band to Brazil for about a month, you know, because I think that would really help get that feel, don't you think?
That is a wonderful
Is that gonna
idea.
work?
Yeah. So if any listeners would like to call in and volunteer some support, to bring the group down to Brazil, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, 20 grand or so ought to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, what's up next?
Up next, let's. We're kind of doing some audibles now. Let's do En Fa Sostenido. This is a tune by a group called Interactivo, an amazing group out of Cuba. Some of these students in the group were able to do a study abroad trip down to Cuba in January. And Roberto Carcasses and his dad Bobby Carcasses were two of the artists we had a chance to interact with. And Roberto Carcasses is the leader of Interactivo. So we had a chance to I don't know, just kind of relate with him, and anyway, we felt inspired to do this tune.
All right, we're live at the Oasis on KUVO, Voz de la Clave.
Oye, ¿tú sabes quién llegó? Interactivo, en Fa Sostenido. Dilo.
Ya todo pasó, tanto tiempo sin tu abrazo, eso no me gustó. La alegría de tenerte muy cerquita de mí. Abre tu corazón y lejos los problemas. Solo música en tu cuerpo ya se formó. En Fa Sostenido, vente conmigo, Interactivo llegó.
Mira cómo vengo,
Y si canto
Fa Sostenido.
Con mis hermanos queridos.
Mira cómo vengo,
sembrando amor, siempre con mi propio estilo. La 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 la. Y cuando me parece, canto con Interactivo de Santiago. Hoy traigo lo mío. En Fa Sostenido, ponte la chancleta pa' que veas cómo se baila aquí.
mira cómo vengo,
Voy a acurrucarte rico para que tú veas cómo se baila la timba, bien pegadito, suave, suavecito.
mira cómo
La
vengo.
batea se menea con la clave, chico. Mira cómo vengo, acércate a la tumbadora. Y cómo bailo, y cómo bailo, y cómo me gusta bailar. Mira cómo vengo, y si tengo pocas cosas que decir, es porque no sé a dónde ir. Mira cómo vengo, y si tú decidas jugar esos jueguitos que tanto te gustan. Mira cómo vengo, y cuéntame qué tantas cosas quieres decirme, pero no lo haces porque juegas jueguitos. Arrollando, arrollando, siempre cantando y bailando. Siempre cantando y bailando, gozando. Siempre cantando y bailando, gozando. En Fa Sostenido.
We're live at the Oasis at KUVO. It's the High School Collegiate Series, and this evening it's a band from CU Denver called Voz de la Clave under the direction of Dr. Peter Ellingson. Peter, you guys are killing it tonight. Sounding good.
Thank you so much.
Hey, how did this whole concept start? I mean, we've been doing the High School Collegiate Series for a long time, and the vast majority come down and play, jazz standards and stuff, things close to that, which is nothing wrong with that. But This is a long way from Duke Ellington, even though your name is Ellingson.
You're right. Yeah.
But how'd you get started?
I think the group's been around about 20 years. I haven't been counting, but I've been at CU Denver for like 21 years maybe. So maybe it's a little less than that, around 18. But yeah, just shortly after being there, just I can't even remember the exact thing, but just I love Cuban music. I love playing in salsa bands, love Latin jazz. So just when the opportunity arose to start directing a salsa and Latin jazz ensemble at the school, I certainly jumped at it. And it's just a treat to do this music. One other thing I will mention is many years before I was there, the same kind of group existed at CU Denver. So if anybody knows Francisco Mejias and the name Jimmy Trujillo, who has since passed away, but they were actually members of a Latin ensemble at CU Denver. I don't even know what the years were, like the late 1980s maybe, but they had this killing group, and so there's a lot of history here at CU Denver of this. But then there was obviously a hiatus, and then maybe 18 years ago kicked it off again.
Reborn thanks to your efforts, huh?
Well,
That's
I'm
awesome.
grateful. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Trujillo, he was a volunteer here at KUVO.
Yeah.
Great loss when we lost him. Okay, maybe it'd be a good time to introduce the band one more time, and then another tune, wrap it up, something like that.
Sounds good. Yeah, so we have Lisa Fink on voice, Verena Fuentes on voice, Annalie Jackson on voice, Ben Kane on piano, Luke Willenberg on bass, Dante Lucarelli, drum set and percussion, Will Stoll, drum set and percussion, and Michael Amadeo on guitar. All right, so you think we got time for one more tune?
We got about 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so let's actually do another tune from this group Interactivo. This is a tune called Mi Cubana, so it kind of starts off a little bit more with the Latin jazz side, I'd say, and then it kind of kicks into another thing the second half. So Mi Cubana by Roberto Carcasses.
Okay, you're tuned to the Oasis in the City, KUVO. right, going out with a bang. That's Voz de la Clave from CU Denver under the direction of Dr. Peter Ellingson. Peter, thanks so much for coming down this evening.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jeff. I also just want to give a thanks to Arturo for helping to arrange this, to Klaus, to Rain, to Mark. I'm sure there's people I'm not listing, but just to everybody who makes this possible. Thank you so much.
Yeah, a lot of folks to put this together. And we'd like to give some special thanks to the Bonfils Stanton Foundation, also to Drum City Guitarland in Wheat Ridge, owned, operated, and staffed by working musicians since 1965. Also thanks to Schmidt Music in Englewood, specializing in pianos, keyboards, band, and orchestra instruments, sheet music, and more. Thanks also to Grace Design Pro Audio in Lyons, Colorado, and to donors to the Carlos Lando Musician and Event Fund. And we've got support also from the KUVO Studio Club and Beat Collective members. Thanks to everybody that came down this evening. Yeah. How about that? And today's broadcast was engineered by Klaus Larson, assistant audio engineer Rain Caseman. How about it for the engineers, huh? Yeah, and creative services supported by Mark Montour-Larson and Alex Kenefek. So thanks to them, too. All right, that's going to wrap it up. We'll be back next month with another live edition of the High School Collegiate Series. I'm Jeff Anderson, going to get out of here and run back up to the studio. Hey, you're tuned to KUVO.